What if gravity isn't some mysterious force pulling things down, but simply a slope formed by the tension in space itself? In the energy filament theory, gravity isn't a hand tugging at objects, nor is it the abstract curvature of spacetime as explained in relativity. Instead, it's a tension slope that shapes how objects move. Imagine the entire universe as a massive elastic mattress. In some places, massive objects like stars or planets press down deeply, creating a steep slope, while in other areas the pressure is much lighter. Now, imagine placing a small ball on this mattress. You don't have to pull it. Once you let go, it naturally rolls in the steepest, easiest direction. The ball follows the slope without any external force. This map of where the tension is tighter, where the slope is steeper, is exactly what we call the gravitational field. When you drop an apple, it slides down the tension slope created by the Earth. The elegant elliptical orbit of a planet around a star is like a carefully designed path on a 3D tension terrain map, where the planet finds a stable route that neither falls into a valley nor escapes the pull of the star. Even light, when passing through regions of intense tension, gets subtly bent, as if it's following a winding mountain road. It looks like it's being pulled, but in reality, it's simply following the most natural path laid out by the terrain. This way of seeing gravity helps us understand it better. Gravity isn't some extra force added onto the universe. It's a very concrete question: where in this vast sea of energy is space pressed tighter? Where are the valleys, and how do the slopes change? Objects, light, and even the flow of time just follow the map of tension, moving down the slope accordingly. We usually talk about gravitational potential or gravitational acceleration. But really, what's happening is that the height on this tension map is changing, or the slope beneath us is changing. Once you start visualizing this tension slope, you can see that terms like universal gravitation or spacetime curvature are simply different ways to describe this same underlying structure. One explains it as a force, and the other as geometry. But in energy filament theory, it's just a sea of energy that's been pressed and shaped, creating the slopes and valleys we observe as gravity. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.